Hey, Kayla. Hey, Tasha.
Hi.
Thanks for coming back in today.
Thanks for having us. Glad you made time for us this morning because we are really going through it again.
We're always going through it. It's always something with Kayla.
With me?
Yeah, you always got a problem about something.
Okay, so where we left off last week, we were talking about some issues that you're having, Tasha, with CPS coming to the house.
Well, yeah, I still think she called CPS. She's denying it, but she's been on my case about, cause I do cocaine sometimes, and I smoke a lot of weed, and I've been trying a few other drugs lately, and even though I don't do it around my kids, she's been on my case for months about it, and then all of a sudden, CPS shows up on my door last week. And she's trying to deny him, but...
I didn't call CPS because... Why would I call CPS? Because then they're going to want to remove the kids if you're pissing dirty for them.
Exactly.
And then who's the kids going to go to? Because their dad's done left. So, and mom's not going to
why
do
would
it.
you call them?
I didn't. I thought I would take care of them.
Let's give Kayla a moment.
If I have to take care of them full time again, I mean, my marriage is...
Thank you.
Just let me know when you're done with it.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay.
If I have to get the kids full time, my marriage is going to fail.
Your marriage is already failing.
Because
okay.
you slept with my husband.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, hold on. Let's let
That's
Kayla...
what you think.
Let's let Kayla finish. And
She's always got a problem.
okay, so for the rest of the session, I do want us to try to use our iMessages, which we talked about last week, instead of...
I think.
Yes.
And I did.
Okay, so go ahead, Kayla. What were you saying?
I feel like you're not understanding that I don't want to have to take care of the kids full time. I don't mind to help you if you're going to work. I don't mind to help you, if you're going to do something productive. But I don't want to get the kids full time from CPS just for you to go out and keep getting high. So why would I call CPS? I want you to go and do something that's going to be different, like get help this time.
Well, I feel like I don't need help. The only help I need is for you to keep helping me with the kids so I can work.
And keep giving you money to buy drugs.
Okay,
right?
I was talking and you made
Okay,
me
so
make
first
me,
I'm just
what
gonna
saying.
I'm gonna interject here for just for a moment. I want you to take this mirror, and I want you to look at it. Look at yourself while you're saying, "I feel." I want you to just see how your face looks when you say, "I feel," the way you just did to Kayla.
I feel.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you say it like that, or did you say it a little differently?
I'm using the Okay. I feel like I don't have a problem with what. I don't have a drug problem. I'm not a junkie. I'm not an addict. And even though I feel that way, I feel like we still have issues because it shouldn't. I understand that you have the kids a lot, and I know that CPS coming last week was unexpected, well, to me, but I don't have a problem. I have a full-time job. I have an apartment. The kids they're home for now.
They're only home long enough to go straight to bed, though, Tasha. And
I
let me ask you this. Right after we
would.
left here last week from our last session, you told me, hey, I need some help because my electric bill is due and it's going to get shut
Yes.
off, right?
Oh my
So I give
God.
you $350 to pay your electric bill. And 2 days later, your electric is turned off. But you swore up and down that you paid the electric bill. Where did that money go?
I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you where the money went because I did put some money on the electric bill, but I had other bills too.
Well, if you're going to ask me to help you with a bill and I give you
messages
my
Miss
money...
Chrissy. I messages Miss Chrissy.
Okay, so what I hear Kayla's saying is that she has been watching your children for you so you can work. And she has also been financially supporting you and paying your bills.
Yeah.
Now, what I hear you saying is you don't believe that you have a problem with drugs because all your bills are paid and you have a job.
Right.
Okay. So, with Kayla helping paying the bills, do you think that she, honestly, that she doesn't have any right to say anything about where your money's going?
Well, I mean, I guess she does.
Okay. So, how much, let me ask you this, Sasha. How much time are you actually spending with your kids versus how much time are you spending on drugs? That would be getting them, recovering from them, doing them.
It would just depend, like, on the day, if I'm having a bad day or not.
So, do you think that your kids are getting the best you that they could?
I guess not. If CVS came and all of that.
Sorry. Come on in.
Are you videotaping? Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess not. You know, but I just feel like everybody's just on me, especially Kayla. All she wants to do is argue, tell me about myself, tell me I need help, and I don't think it's fair. Like, you're making it worse.
Are any of your other family members here?
Well, yeah, most of all of them, but she done turned everybody against me.
But here in session.
No, just Kayla.
So, from what I see, she's very supportive. Would you agree with that?
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
I'm thinking it's time to consider a rehab.
That's what she said. But I don't feel like I need rehab. You know, when she went to rehab, her addiction was completely different. Like, I'm at least holding down my job in my apartment with her help. But
Do you remember when I went to rehab though? We had these same conversations except for roles were reversed, and you and Mom sat me down and was telling me how my drug use was a problem and it was affecting my kids, and I was always irritable and we always argued, and I said, I don't have a problem. Remember?
Well, yeah, but
And so I
I'm
understand, Tasha, where you're coming from, and I understand why this might be hard for you, but I'm only doing this because I love you and I want you to be the best you that you can be, not just for your kids, but for you too, because you're worth it. And I don't think that you see that, and it's really putting a strain on our relationship as sisters, because, I mean, I've seen some text messages between you and my husband. I've had your kids several days in a row and you didn't come pick them up, and when you do pick them up, it's like 7:30 and the kids go to bed at 7:30. So I'm the one feeding your kids dinner. I'm the one bathing them and getting them in pajamas. So you pick them up and take them home and they go straight to bed. And I just feel like you're spiraling and you're not seeing it. I just really want my sister back.
What, Tasha, what are your, give me one goal that you have. What's
to get my sister off my back.
Okay, one realistic goal. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to become
Like,
a manager at your, do you want to become a manager, have a leadership position within your company that you're currently with?
I mean, that would be nice.
Okay, so tell me, how does your drug use play into that goal? Do you think that you can obtain that with your current drug use?
Probably not.
So it's not actually beneficial for you with the goal that you have in your life?
No, I guess not. But I mean, I go through a lot. I got a lot of pressure on me. It just helps me relax, you know? Or if I just want to
So
You know?
maybe if you're not willing to do inpatient, but maybe we should start working on some mindfulness techniques, different ways to relax.
What's that?
It's going to be different ways for you to relax, so that way you're not dependent on drugs for that.
I can't relax with my sister on my back all the time.
Okay,
Well-
so how can I help you then? Because if my approach is coming off wrong, but my intentions are good, help me help you. I don't know how to do it other than this because
Whoa.
we've been going through this so long that I feel like this is the only way I know how now. So what am I supposed to do at this point?
Well, first, you can stop bringing up me sleeping with Paul.
Okay.
It's in the past. You chose to forgive me. Leave it alone.
Okay.
You can start
It's-
there. I feel bad enough as it is.
One thing about forgiveness is that it's for you. And if you do honestly choose to forgive, you have to move forward at some point. That being said, this is a major event in your relationship, and it's going to create issues.
I feel like I've forgiven my sister, but I haven't forgiven the addict in her because when she's still using, then it's still the same risky behaviors that led to the event to occur in the first place. So how am I supposed to feel comfortable or confident in the fact that it was a mistake and that it's never going to happen again if you're still doing the same things that got you there with him in the first place?
Okay, but you don't have him in there telling him to go to rehab.
But we do marriage counseling on the side because believe you me, we go through it too over it.
Well, I didn't know that.
But I love you because you're my sister and your blood, and I love him because I made that commitment to him when I said I do, that I wouldn't walk away until I feel like all options have been exhausted. So I am working on it with him too. But this has got to go between all three of us on different levels, you know what I mean? And I just feel like if you're still using, who's to say that it won't happen again? And also, I just want to see you get healthy again. Like, you've lost so much weight, you barely sleep. Like, you're just not doing good, Tasha, and I don't want to lose you too.
Do you want to heal your relationship with your sister?
Of course. Of course I do.
Are you willing to make changes in your life?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm willing to make changes. It's just I'm coping right now, so it's like,
But are you living?
well, I guess not.
What do you think about doing a 28-day program?
A month? Like, am I just gonna be gone? Like, do I have to go home? Like,
No, you won't be able to go home, but you'll be able to call home every day and they can come
I don't want to
visit.
disappear for a month. Like, how am I gonna get stuff taken care of?
Well, I'll take care of all the bills at the apartment, and I'll take care of the kids, and we'll come visit you on your visit days. And, I mean, we'll make this as easy as we can for you, but ultimately, you're gone anyways. So why not be gone doing something that's going to bring back the rest of your life for you versus being gone doing something that's going to take your life away?
I hate her.
But I love you.
I don't think you actually hate her, do you?
Yeah.
If she
When
died
you
tomorrow?
put it that way, when you put it that way, I guess I understand better. I just don't feel like that's what needs to happen. Like, I mean, it's like I can like slow down and kind of like edge or what is it, ease off of some things. Like, there's some drugs I can do without to start off with. Like, you just want me to go like cold turkey on everything. That's just really messed up.
Why are you so scared? Are you scared because of the rehab that I went to? Are you scared like it's going to be... Like, it doesn't have to be that one because I know I told you it was like jail. And it kind of was, but in all honesty, it wasn't that bad. I was just being grumpy because I was tired and irritable and discontent and didn't want to be there.
Which is what I'm going to be. Why would you want me to feel that way?
I don't want you to feel that way, but I'd rather you feel that way in a structured environment where there's people to help you than to feel like that in the morning when you wake up. And so instead of being able to recover, you go use again.
Well,
I've been in the vicious cycle. I know.
How's it going to look if I go to rehab a week after CPS comes to my door?
It's going to look like you know you have a problem and you want help.
And that you're addressing it. It'll look better for you because you are actively pursuing help. And you can go back when you have that court date next month and say, this is what I've done. This is what I've changed in my life to better my children, to better myself for my children.
And when am I supposed to be going? Are you gonna like go with me and find one? Like, how does it work?
Well, yes, I will go with you. I'll make sure that you get settled in at whatever place we pick, and I'm sure Miss Christie has some nice options for us.
I have a list that you can go through and
Oh, so
see.
y'all discussed this already.
No, but I just figured she did, because, I mean, most therapists do.
Most therapies do.
I mean, that's how I got my referral.
All right. So, in the meantime, while you guys are doing that, of course, you can call me anytime.
While I'm in there,
Of course.
I can call you.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel better. Because you understand. She doesn't really understand. I mean, she understands, but I can tell you stuff.
Well,
I think she likes your delivery better. I need some of your, I need some more pointers on a one-on-one section next week, or on how to be more like you, okay? So my sister's like, oh, I hate her, but
it's
I love
hard.
Chrissy. It's fine.
It's
It
hard
makes me
when
feel
it's
better
close.
that I can call you.
Good. Your sister has a lot of love for you, or she wouldn't be here. It's obvious. It's obvious to the outsider looking in.
Yeah. I guess.
She's so stubborn.
I
Hug
think
it
you
out.
both are.
Here, give
Hug
it
it
out.
out. Good.
Fine,
All
I'll
right.
go. I'll go.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you.
But if I'm gonna go, you're gonna have to. You gotta get me out of here.
Okay.
Now.
All right.
Gotcha.
Because if not, I'm gonna run.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. Thanks.